welcome back to the channel. My name is Daniel from Woodworking with Dash, and today we're going to have a channel update and shop tour. As you see, my channel is all about box making. I make all these different boxes out of a lot of different timbers, and they come out great, and they're easy to make too. You'd be surprised. Once you film my videos, I take you through them step by step. Anyway, let's get on with the shop tour. Guys, the shop is a brick garage, double car width, 26 feet long by 20 feet wide, and it is chock-a-block full of machinery. When I show you around this, you'll just see how much machinery I've got. I've got heaps. Can't fit any more in. I have to keep all my timber and all my sheet goods outside in other sheds. Anyway, let's get started. Okay guys, this is an overview of my workshop. As you see, I have heaps of machines. I am chock-a-block in here. One of the drill presses, that's my off-cut rack, and my big bandsaw. Looking from the other end now, that's one of my big cabinets. I like to keep things behind Perspex so the dust doesn't get inside them. They're all my threads up there, and my second tool wall around to the CNC machine. Okay guys, at the heart of any shop is your table saw, and I have a 6-foot sliding table saw. You see, it slides great. I'm a retired cabinet maker, and I've always used sliding table saws all my life. So I've got the small one here. It's a 6-foot sliding table with about a 10-foot outreach docking and 4-foot grip capacity. I love it. Tuning arbor, 2 horsepower. It's the best. It's one of the best tools I've got. I love it. Okay, in the corner here I have my dust extraction machine. It's a 2 horsepower with a cyclone. The blue hose you see is the exhaust for the laser machine. It works well. I've got 4-inch piping to it and it works great. Guys, this is a 24-inch twin drum sander. Great machine, I love it. Doesn't pick up all the dust that I thought it would. It still leaves a bit on the table, but it's still good. I like it. It's got a twin exhaust here. It's a great machine. I love it. Great for box making. But in box making, you've got to sand a lot of small things. And this is great for doing that. The drum sander, we have the dado head saw. I've got a small 1.5 horsepower saw with a dado head and a sliding table. Works great. Works really good. The sliding table can go backwards and forwards on the dado head and works great. Okay, panning around now to the lathe. The mini lathe, I don't do a lot of turning, but it's good to have if I always need one with the wet grinding stone next to it. Hey guys, I bought a buzzer thickness combination, 12-inch wide, helical head, great machine, but I found getting the tables up and down from the buzzer to the thicknesser a bit of a hassle, so I bought a complete new thicknesser. So now I only use this as a buzzer, and with the helical head it works great. I love it. Okay guys, in the corner there I've got a 80-watt laser machine run by a computer with a 700 by 500 bed on it. Works great. Okay guys, I've planed the Occam down to about 10 mil, and I've cut out the shape on the laser. See, it came out of that Occam. Mate, I prefer the lathe over the CNC machine anytime. It leaves black marks, a black edge. I will sand the edge up so it gets rid of all the black. But it's such a clean cut. Okay guys, in this section I have my small bandsaw and my flat lineature and my first pedestal drill. And underneath I have the compressor in a box underneath. So to minimise the noise. Okay guys, in this section I have my drop saw, the Bosch drop saw, and the reach is a foot, 300 mils. Great machine, I love it. And above me I've got my timber offcut rack. All my little bits of timber that I use in box making, I keep there, but they're at eye level. So when at eye level, I wouldn't pick them up. So they're at eye level, so every time I want a bit of timber, I can just search around and find a bit. I counted my species of timber. I've got about 35 different species, and that's a lot. I'll show you my timber shed later in the video. In this section I have my band resaw and my track saw behind with my air hose. Hey guys, behind me I've got one of my big inbuilt cabinets where I keep all my screws and all my fixings and my tools, and below I've got all my drawers with hand tools and screwdrivers. Everything in drawers or behind perspex. I think I've got about 38 drawers in the shop here, so everything's in the drawer, so you can see it easily. And you notice I've got some more boxes here. These are some more of my boxes, some unique sort of boxes here. They're just out there a bit, and that's the book that I published. It's on Amazon if you'd like to get it. 70 box project for the beginner and intermediate woodworker. So it's a great book for the beginner. Great book for the beginner. Okay, let's move on. Okay guys, in this section I have my vertical lineature, my second 2-wall, and my CNC router. And over in the corner there I have a small mortise machine. Oh yes, and also underneath the boxes I have a press, a veneer press. That works good too. So that's all those machines there. The cabinet on the other wall I have all my power tools, all in little pigeonholes, easy to use. So I can just grab whatever I want. I got all my drills, my routers, my saws, my planers, all in there. Okay guys, this is my helical head 20-inch planer. I love it. Great machine, great machine. And in the outfeed table of my table saw, I have a bobbin sander and a small table router. Works great. Guys, this is my sheet rack where I keep all my sheets, so they're out of the weather. This is my timber shed. I've got a whole heap of different timbers in here. I got a lot of timber from the big box store. I like some of those laminate timbers that they have, but I've also got a lot of US maple, Queensland fiddleback maple, blackwood, Surrey top pine. As I said, I've got about 35 different species in here, and I just love mixing my timbers in my boxes. As you can see, I've got a lot of different timbers in here. There is a lot of different timbers in here. Okay guys, thanks for sticking around after the shop tour. Hope you enjoyed that. And I'll give you a channel update now. I've been making my YouTubes for about 4 months now. The channel is called Woodworking with Dash. And I mainly make boxes. You see in front of you, I've got all these different sorts of boxes that I make. And I make a box each episode from start to finish. But I try to make them so the intermediate and the beginner woodworker can make them. There's nothing super hard about these boxes. So if you watch one of my videos, you'll see the exact process about how I go about making one of these boxes. And they're not that hard, but I thoroughly enjoy making the videos for you to watch. It's a great hobby for me to have, and I want to pass on some of my skills that I have box making and for general woodwork. As a retired cabinet maker, I've been doing this for so long, but I've been mainly making big furniture in kitchens, and I just don't want to make anything big anymore. They're too heavy and I don't want to do them anymore. So making these boxes, great pastime for me. It's a great hobby. Pass on some of my knowledge and my enjoyment on making boxes. Okay, just follow along and maybe have a go making one of the boxes. Who knows? You might be a budding box maker in disguise there. Anyway, thanks for watching, and please subscribe and ring the bell. You know what to do. And I'll see you in the next video where we will be making a box.